in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Parker kicks to Duncan. To the inside. Here's Leonard. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
Curry's good.
Plays off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Parker dishes to Duncan. Back to Parker. Kicks it to Duncan. Duncan with a screen on Barnes. Here's Leonard. Feeds it to Splitter. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Good on the shot.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The Warriors packing Oracle Arena, but plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine one of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, a spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Parker against Curry. Parker passes to Splitter. Back to Parker. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. The Spurs also changing it up. Baines is checked in, and it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. Pass to Baines. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, for Tim Duncan and the Spurs, an incredible legacy of dominance in his 17 years in the league. The Spurs have never won less than 61% of their games, not to mention, of course, 5 finals appearances and 4 NBA championships.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Leonard. Spurs in for Tony Parker.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Spurs trail by 7. And the Spurs have done an amazing job, Clark, over the years surrounding Duncan with the right kind of talent.
And Tim Duncan has done a great job leading and making adjustments in his own game. They're a team with great scouting and development of their players. You talk to players who've been there. That's one of the things they rave about, Kevin, is they get the attention for their individual development. And all of their players were not lottery picks. Most of them were mid, late, first-round picks, some second-round guys. It's just another example of doing it the right way at the highest level.
The dish to Ginobili. There's the pick. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Barbosa kicks to Thompson. The feed to Barnes. The tray. No luck. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game. I thought that was what won it for them more than anything else.
Well, that was the one area they knew they could exploit in the matchup, and boy, did they ever exploit it.
Thompson from long range. The rebound by the Spurs. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Mills with it. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Ginobili outside. Lock at 6. Here's Baines. Guarded by Spates. And here's Mills. There's the pass to Bellinelli. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
It's deflected. Here's Ginobili. Can't get it to go. close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
On the floor for San Antonio, Diaw and Duncan at the 4 and the 5. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. Spurs trail by 5.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, interestingly, guys, Stephen Curry got angry last season when the GMs of the league ranked him the 3rd best shooting guard in the NBA. He said, "I've heard people ever since high school saying, quote, I'm too small. I can't play point guard. Now I'm not a true point guard. Well, I'm certainly not a stereotypical pass-first point guard, but the way I can run the show will manifest itself." Kevin?
The great ones always find that motivation. Thanks, Doris. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win. And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. That one goes. Thompson's got 6.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Timeout Spurs.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Now Green after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Parker and the rejection by Iguodala. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Now here's Parker, averaging 14 points a game. From downtown, another miss by Parker.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either for steals or rebounds.